Senate Resolution 11 designating January 19th, 2018 as Southern West Virginia Day at the Capitol.
Question before the Senate is adoption of the resolution. The senator from Boone County.
Thank you, Mr. President. It gives me great pleasure to speak in favor of this resolution and speak in favor of the area from which has been my home and where I've made my living my entire life. The same area that has lost 40% of its economy. 40%. John Deskins, you remember this report, after propping up the state in the form of coal severance tax for many, many years. My county alone since 1978 has given $1.3 billion with a B dollars to the state's general revenue fund. That goes to state parks, colleges, universities. I remember the senator from Pocahontas, our good friend Walt Helmick, saying that they blow a mountaintop off in Boone County and send the profits up to my county, where I have 6 state parks. Boone County doesn't have a state park, by the way. We have other great parks, Twin Falls and Chief Logan State Park, etc. When I look at what's happened in southern West Virginia and what the potential is, if we play our cards right, this place can come back as a shining star for the future of West Virginia. But we have to play our cards right. We have to invest in infrastructure and transportation, and I think we're doing that. We have to have good leadership, and I think I introduced some really great leaders up here. And we have to have folks in commerce and the governor's office that understands of our potential. Post-mine land use. I wish you all would write down how many times I've ever said post-mine land use up here. It really has the potential to transform our area. The Rock Creek project is one of many, areas down there that absolutely has all the potential in the world. So time will tell if the switch from manufacturing and industrial development to military training, and perhaps both those together, how that works out. I'm hoping and praying it works out good. I'm promised it will work out good, that we're not really changing anything about the Rock Creek project except the ingress and egress. At the same time, there's some people here that worry about if you're up there shooting a bunch of tanks, whether you're going to have industry sitting right beside it. Again, I hope, and I think only time will tell. So as we go forward in West Virginia, I think we ought to look at a loss of 40% of your economy in the southwest coalfield area as a real sense of highest urgency. And we need to focus on that. We need to, because otherwise, we can all be an area instead of net giving, but net taking. So I think the people in the room, and I think if you read this resolution carefully, and I hope you will, that we have a chance. We're sitting at a critical time in our life where we can truly grow and diversify and develop a new economy in southern West Virginia, and thus propping up the entire state again. Urge adoption.
Further